Now I'm going to be tying a Clyde style teal and black. This is one here. This is a basic teal and black pattern for fishing the River Clyde. Now I have been tying a lot of Clyde flies lately, and I would say probably I've been asked more to tie this fly than all the ones that I've been tying. So anyway, I'm going to let you see it. It's quite simple, very simple dressing. Size wise, you can go 18s, 16s, 14s, all the way up to whatever size you think would represent what's any black fly that may be getting blown onto the river. It will certainly represent. Teal black's great. I mean, you could change the colour. You could have a teal and green, teal and red. Just use the same style of fly, have different colours in your box, and I'm sure you're not go wrong. Now I'm just using a basic thread. You could use a traditional silk, peels of silk, but they're getting to be quite hard to find, so I'm just using an 8/0. In this case, this is a uni thread, an 8/0 in black. Start at the eye. I've obviously waxed the thread. We take the thread down to the point, and then remove the waste piece. The wire I'm using, number 27, which is from Vineyards. It's basically a small silver wire. So pull some out. Now you don't want to tie this in like, say, just catch it in the first sort of couple of mil. For instance, if I did that, you'd end up with a step, whereas what you best to do is to tie it full length of the body, and then you'll have a nice smooth body. You want touch and turns, because obviously the thread is the body of the fly. You want to keep it fine. Just work your way up. Now you want close, well, the rib is normally would be 5 times. In this case, you want to turn right onto the hook at the back, and then you want to basically really quite close, so you've got like a quill effect. It could be 6 or 7 times, 8 times, or whatever you like. I'm just going to come up a tad wee bit further. Just an extra turn. You want a couple of mil from the eye, 2 or 3 turns to secure it. Come back up with a turn or so, and then keep the thread tight, bend and break away the wire. That'll give you a neat finish. See that nice quilled-like body. Now, for a ring, I'm going to be using a small teal body feather. There we are there. It's the small teal feathers. Now, basically you don't need all this. I'm going to take quite a bit of it away. I've obviously taken away the fluff at the bottom. And then what I'm going to do is take out the tip. Now, just come in, take the tip out, I'll just show you. So basically what you've got is a right and a left side. You want it balanced, so I'm just going to take away some on my side, so you've got an even thickness or width for a right and a left side of the wing. Very simple way to tie it in is to come round with a couple of loose turns, just sit it as flat on the top, as you can see like that, and then all you do is just lightly pull it in to the length that you want, and then what I do is just lift it up, I'm going to roll it within my fingers, and that should give you an impression of a wing, a teal wing. And when you're happy with that, trim away the waste, tidy that area up, come back up ready for our hackle. The wing's okay, you don't need too much. Just going to take away, there's a broken fibre there, just get that away. There we are. Hen hackle, this is just a cheap Indian. It's a hen neck. I just want one of the small feathers at the bottom. You tie it in by the tip, so I use my hackle pliers to locate the tip of the feather. So what we do is we come in, get the tip of the feather, just draw the fibres back where we need. Then what I like to do is just trim away the point, keep enough to tie in. Obviously make sure you've got wax on your thread at this point. 2 or 3 turns just to secure it in. Get your hackle pliers. And then what you're looking for, it can be as lightly or heavy as just as you like. It could be a single turn, which would be that, or we can go into, I like a couple of turns. at least anyway, just to see how the feather, I mean each feather is slightly different. Now it's quite sparse this one, so when it's like 2.5 turns, so come down, catch it in, just 3 or 4 turns in, we can then take away the hackle pliers. Because it's so fine a hackle, we can fold it back, tidy the head area up, so we've got a nice head. Now there's the waist end, so I just keep the thread tight. Because it's wax, it's got plenty of grip, I can break that off. And then basically that's it. That's your teal and black, tied in the Clyde style. Finish off with a whip finish. 1, 2, 3, plenty. That's just my nail on the side of the eye. Tighten it up. Then we can trim away. And then what I'm going to do is just a fine coat of varnish. Just a wee touch. Don't be shy. Just don't. You don't want it obviously running onto your fly. Just rotate the vise. It's fine. Single coats, plenty of on there. Just using an old piece of wire here, just to clean the eye out. You want your fly to last, so just put the wire in here just to clean the eye out. And there we go. And that's your Clyde style teal and black. Simple wee fly, as I say. It's one of the type of patterns that you could fish it anywhere and you'll catch fish with it. There's obviously black flies around, but you'd be amazed at how black, I would say, is probably most used colour when it comes to trout and grayling. And as I said, you could easily fish this in the lochs, especially when you need a kind of a midge-like pattern. That will certainly work. It is a suggestive type pattern. It does represent a few species of fly, mainly terrestrial, though the midge is hatching, there's black, and it will represent that. You can tie it whatever size, as I say, to suit the species, then you will still catch with it. You could even make it into a dry by putting a Cult hackle in front, and it will still work. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that tying of the Clyde style wet fly, the teal and black.